Hello, this is Joe. For today's recipe, our ingredients are garlic and onions, flour, mushrooms, and pork chop. This pork chops has been brined and I will show you how I did that, okay? So we're going to fry the pork chop first and then we'll create the gravy for it. Okay, so since I'm going to pan fry the pork chop, I like to snip it right on the edge, right here where the fat is at, to prevent it from curling. When you pan frying pork chop, it's got the tendency to curl up. So, but deep frying is easy because you dump the whole pork chop in there and it sears on both sides immediately. But pan frying, on the other hand, you put it in a frying pan with some oil, and basically the oil is just enough to fry one side of it, and then you have to flip it on the other side. So it's a good idea to kind of snip the edge, the meaty part of the pork chop. I'm trying to see if it shows because I'm not using a good camera today. I'm still waiting for the delivery of my hopefully better camera than what I'm using now. So had to make sure I'm showing it. So this end of the pork chop, this side, my lighting is bad as well, just kind of give that a little snip. Okay, so we're done frying the pork chop. Now we are going to create the sauce, and it's a very simple process. As you can see, I took most of the oil from the frying pan. I saved just enough so that I could saute the garlic and the onion. Okay, we're just gonna let the onion kind of saute until it's translucent, almost tender. Then we'll add the mushroom. I'm using cremini mushrooms. You don't have to if you can't find cremini. Sometimes it's not available. The white button mushroom will do just as well, just as delicious. Let's season it with about half a teaspoon of salt, some pressed cracked black pepper. Give the mushroom a chance to saute and release its juices. Okay, so we're going to put some of the flour. This will create the gravy. So just allow the flour to lose its raw flavor. Then we'll add some chicken broth. I prefer to use chicken broth or whatever kind of broth you have, beef, pork, or if you don't have nothing at all, water will do just fine as well. Okay, so let's just let it saute a little longer. Okay, so let's go ahead and add the broth, and we're going to let this really simmer until the gravy is nice and smooth. Just kind of stir this. We'll toss it for seasoning, and then we're just about done. Okay. Okay, so our gravy is almost ready, and I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of sugar. That's not even a teaspoon, probably half a teaspoon, just to balance the flavor. Now that is an option. You don't have to do that, but salt and sugar, when balanced, give a much better flavor. Perfect. So we're done.